Welcome to the Papano Stadium here in Richfield, Ohio, home of the Revere Minutemen, featuring two very fine schools, if I were to speak for myself, between the Black and Green Brigade. You know us well by now. We're 8-0 doing our thing. What's standing in our way tonight? The Revere Minutemen. They're having the coin toss going on right now. Our captains are, of course, none other than Grady Gibble, Girding, Casey Miser, Cal Whitling, Cody Bendow, and Josh Messina. In no particular order, they're talking things over with the Revere captains. Revere will be in the red. We will be in the white tonight, as you might expect for a road team. Let's get a little bit chilly, a little bit nippy out here. I'll tell you that. I'll also tell you that can only mean one thing. Things are heating up in the wonderful world of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Yes. Matt, you ready for tonight? All right, good. Excuse me. Of course, Matt. Yes. Yes, go Jackets. We got Rose Holman tomorrow. Should be a good game there. At least for the Jackets. Mr. and Mrs. Zubkowski, how are you guys? Anyways, the fans will be filing their way here. For us, at least, it looks like we got ourselves a mighty large crowd on our stand. I say it now. Let me say it. Highland High School, we don't just pack our stadium, we pack your stadium too. That couldn't be any truer than now. As you see already, I know it's a tiny visiting bleachers, but still, my goodness, those are already packed up to the brim. Meanwhile, Revere looks a little bit depressing right now, but I hope it changes. I mean, it should change. Revere's got themselves a good team. They're 6-1. They could quite easily be 7-1 if not for that foot and mouth outbreak at the wee beginning of the season, week 2. They canceled their game against Garfield. But that's just how it is. It's senior night for everybody for Revere minus football. So there is that. The Revere band is somewhere on the other side. I'll tell you that. I'll also tell you that this is WHBW, the home of Highland Athletics and some BW Athletics. I'm Tommy Maroon telling you to hit the like button, subscribe button, bell icon. We're going to have a blast tonight, Mr. Miser. The camera's on the other way. But we'll have some fun out here featuring these two very phenomenal schools, very similar schools. It'll be the last time we ever take on Revere in a game of football for the foreseeable future. Consider the fact that we will be going to the national side of the Suburban League, and Revere will stay in the American Conference. Major shakeups in the Suburban League next season, as we know by now. So this is going to be a lot of fun for us. Enjoying some beatdowns, hopefully, one last time. It won't be as easy next season unless we can do something right like we always do. Well, Mr. Maggio, you looking forward to tonight? Of course I am. Excuse me for 1 second. Here we go. Doing well, thank you. Yep, this should be a good one. 6-1 Revere. Just for comparison, Avon Lake is 3 wins. O'Leary at 0. Wadsworth has, I think, 2 wins. So we control our own destiny to get that 1 seed in the region and dodge Wadsworth and Avon until the very, very end. And a lot of these dudes would want to play Wadsworth considering the fact that the middle school, that when they were in middle school, they lost to the Grizzlies. But I don't know. Maybe because I wasn't in middle school with them. I don't know if it's because I'm still bitter about last season, but I'd rather play Avon and beat Avon. I think we can do it. That's just me speaking. That's just me speaking. We got about 22 minutes till it's kickoff time. The Revere band is over there. They're looking forward to what should be a good game out here tonight. Fans are looking forward to this one. You see the kickers and Landon Kuzma, Jonah Kauza, Carson Kwiatkowski from left to right on your screen. Revere's not that far from here, so obviously the place is going to be packed on our side, as you might expect. We're still waiting for this game to get up and running, folks. I mean, we got plenty of time. Let me tell you that. Let me assure you that. The officials right there, they'll be officiating a good game. Let me tell you that, folks. Let me also tell you one thing. Buckle up. They got strobe lights out there, flashing lights. May not be as easy as we think it might be. Because remember, folks, the Minutemen have one loss this season. That was a what? Yes, that's right, go Highland. One loss. Revere, their only loss came via 2-touchdown ball game to Aurora, where those were the only touchdowns scored all night. As Aurora beat Revere. Otherwise, the Minutemen are cruising, having a great season, to say the least. They are doing phenomenal, if I were to speak for myself. It's almost time for kickoff. Well, it's safe to say we made the playoffs. It's safe to say we'll probably get the first round off, but don't say that to any of these players out here. They still want to beat up some Minutemen and get that league title, at least a piece of the league title. At least a piece. You get a piece of that league title, that'd be fantastic. Well, those are some friendly rivals right there, Highland and Revere. But it's a friendly game at the end of the day. I'm pretty sure we all know that by now. The good guys hit the locker room. We got under 20 minutes, so it's go time. Media here, our fans here. Revere not really here. That's shocking. And they got a one-loss team. There's that possibility of gasp and upset. Let's hope that doesn't happen, folks. So looking forward to this one out here featuring the good guys. The Revere man. Thank you, Mr. McCain. As we're waiting for what should be a lot of fun. This should be a lot of fun. I'm hoping for a win. I'm praying for a win. I think it should be relatively easy tonight. But never underestimate a team that's riding high and riding a good season thus far. Everybody in the league has one loss, bare minimum, but us. Everybody but us. And so Landon Kuzma practicing out there. So is Jonah. It's a good kick by Jonah. Better catch. Oh boy. Looks like one of the bandmates all the way high up in the sky. Golly, Neds, I don't know how you do that. I'd be petrified if that were me. And we will be kicking off to start off this game. That's exactly what you'll have to hear. I like getting the ball second half. You know that for a fact. We got my mom and dad here tonight. Mom, dad. Yep. You right for tonight? Good, good, good. Yes. Should be a dandy, to say the least. They got a lot of cool stuff here at Papaya Stadium. It's a small stadium. Let me tell you that. It is far from a large stadium, but it still makes a lot of noise, to say the least. Making a lot of noise out there. Unless, of course, you're the Revere student section, when I see only like 6 people out there. Good Lord. Robert Nickel, the head coach of the Revere Minutemen, he has done a great job this season. And he's trying to lead them to what could be one of their biggest wins in school history. what would be a dramatic upset, to say the least. But we are hoping that that does not happen. And we'll see. That ball. Ooh, that was a good punt. Just won the end zone. A little bit more room out here between the track and the action. Unlike Roosevelt last week. Roosevelt enjoyed senior night. We'll try and get you updates on scores all about Northeast Ohio and the Suburban League. If we can get you them, folks. That's only if we can get you them. Of course, the volleyball team doing their thing. The girls soccer team didn't even play yesterday. For Firestone said no. Excuse me. Firestone said no. It is cold. The weather will hit the 50s tonight. Let me assure you that. Let me assure you that. Let me also assure you we will have ourselves a dandy. Fun will be had, entertainment will be had. Band makes up approximately half the bleachers out there. At least that's what it seems like. Good Lord. Those are a lot of band members out there. That's all again. He's looking forward to tonight. Who isn't looking forward to tonight? Who isn't looking forward to tonight? Thank you, Logan. Well, the student body is gonna be well, I don't know where you guys are gonna be tonight. Just strewn all about? On the field. On the field, all right. Because we aren't even gonna have a student section tonight, just jumping by our bleachers out there on the visiting side. Open Final Stadium is not really the largest stadium in the history of high school football, but still, good golly. Those are very tiny. But anyways, it looks like our fans are outnumbering the Minutemen, even with them ahead in a 6-1 record this year. They're having no luck with their fans. That's kind of surprising. I remember we used to be over there in the student section, but that's being occupied out there. So I guess they'll be all over the place tonight, to say the least. It won't be easy to find a spot. Mr. and Mrs. Grissom? Yep, we're right for tonight. Who isn't? You got less than 14 minutes, so it's time to get this show on the road, ladies and gentlemen. It is getting a little bit chilly out here, if I were to say so myself. Revere again in the red. We will be in the white. This game's going to be a lot of fun, folks. As the Revere marching band makes their way out there. The Revere High School Marching Band. The Minutemen not doing bad once again. Mr. Nickel doing a dandy. He's really himself a dandy. I will just tell you that. I mean, 6-1 is most certainly mighty impressive. But this is by far his biggest test of the season. It could quite easily be our biggest test of the season, too. Minutemen have Copley next week on senior night. We have Cuyahoga Falls on our senior night. So there is that. There is that. Senior night almost here. Oh, ye gods. The football season went by too darn fast. Makes me sad, but oh wow. Oh, well, it is what it is. And so the Minutemen, they will do their fight song of the Buckeye Battle Cry. Not the other fight song. I'm not a Buckeye fan, so I don't know them. You could be watching postseason baseball, but that doesn't feature the Guardians. You could be, or you could be watching some high school football tonight. How about that? Fans are really praying for a win. I think we ought to get a win tonight. Looks like they will do the marching songs of the armed forces. I guess it's military appreciation night here in Revere. So if there's one thing Hornet fans and Minutemen fans can agree on, it's thank you for your service. So they'll perform. The Army plays right now. Yep. Again, we can all agree. Thank you for your service out there. Means the world to us. Let's me broadcast games for heaven's sake. Let's these fans go nuts. That really means the world to us. As we are 10:20 away from the opening kickoff. The national anthem will be presumably after they perform the military fight songs. As presumably, at least. There's Landon Kuzma right there. Hopefully, we won't be needing him tonight. Landon, go on. Hopefully, we won't need you tonight unless it's a PAT. Yep. Good luck out there. Oh, I appreciate what you guys do. Landon Kuzma, one of the best punters in football. The coaches are lined up right there, folks. Again, it'll be man ball to start off this baby. See everybody. Mrs. Knapp, where are we going to put the students? Well, they can't be anywhere because because we took over the entire visiting bleachers. That's been bugging me ever since we got a large crowd out here, and it seems like it's a lot more than Revere tonight. I don't know what to do about that. No problem, Mrs. Knapp. Mrs. Carrie Knapp, our high school principal. Mr. Knapp, how are you? You going to Tiffin tomorrow? No. Oh, because I think they got the Princess tomorrow, the Evil Empire. Yes. Yes. We got Rose Holman. Yes. Yeah, because John Carroll left. Wittenberg and Rose Holman. Yeah, Wheat and Grove State, two very good teams, and they beat them. Number 2 in the country. That's got to be a lot of fun. And we gave Mount everything they could handle, except they just ran away with it second half. Were you there? I was. Evil Empire, there's a reason why I call him that. You must be proud to have been a member. Go Raiders. No, go Jackets. Mr. Knapp, Mrs. Knapp's husband, of course, a proud Mount Union football player. Won some Stag Bulls there. Played for Coach Karras. Arguably the greatest coach in the history of college football. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it'll be time for the national anthem in just a minute. So as we await, good guys talking things over right there. Oh, the coach is right there. Trying things about. when it comes to this football game. We got about 20 minutes through this live stream, and don't worry, this game's going to be a lot of fun. Unless, of course, there's an upset brewing, which I pray to God there's no upset brewing, but we'll see. It'll be time for the national anthem, followed by the Revere alma mater. So let's listen as our nation's national anthem will be played. So let's listen. Well, it's almost time to get this show up and running. They'll do, Mr. New, how are you? Doing well. They'll do the alma mater out here in just a minute. Everybody's scrambling to find a place to be tonight. Tell you, it won't be easy. So the Revere alma mater plays. How are you guys? Doing well. I'm ready for tonight. You ready, Mr. Martin? Yep. How are you guys doing? Good, yep. Right, beat up some Minutemen tonight. I can tell you that. Go to 9-0. And this is really a game that's going to be worth a lot of points for the winner of, considering the fact that we're 8-0. And the Minutemen are 6-1. I assume we'll be exiting out and hitting the field in just a minute, folks. Woo! It'll be fun. We're just scrambling to find a place out here to put our students. I don't think we're going to put our students anywhere. I just think they'll just be wherever tonight. Oh, boy. It is chilly. Again, the weather will be in the 50s tonight. I see the good guys out there ready to kick some Minutemen bottom. We'll wait. As here come the good guys, almost ready to exit out. Mr. Mike Gibbons leading the charge, the white Catholic grad, who's done a masterful job in 11 seasons. He's saying, hey, the prize isn't until we make it to states, hopefully. But enough on states. We got to be in Revere tonight. That's the most important thing. It's here we come. Here we come, folks. Jason Miser with the Highland flag. I can't tell who it is with the American flag out there, folks. Well, let me assure you, I will find who it is. It looks to be Will Girding, that's true. Will Girding with the American flag out there. Man, gonna make their way out there, ladies and gentlemen. As we are gonna have ourselves a blast. Everybody, gonna try get a prayer in or two. Hoping for things to go well, hoping for the good guys to win out here. You'd be hoping the same thing too if you were a Highland football player or a Highland student or a Highland alum or Highland parent. Well, not too many Revere folks here tonight. That is odd. What's not odd is that we still have more people making their way out here to the Papado Stadium in Richfield, Ohio. My goodness, this won't be easy. But we'll still have fans nonetheless. We will still have a bunch of fans, if I were to say so myself. There is a whole lot of green out here tonight, which was supposed to be the theme in the student section. Had never been for those meddling kids, like they say on Scooby-Doo, except these aren't meddling kids, these are meddling fans. They don't do anything bad. I'm just making a joke. Sorry for the voice crack. What I won't be sorry for is if we beat Revere by a lot, which is quite a possibility. So far, the score is 0-0. Highland looking to go to 9-0 on the season. Revere looking for a huge upset. Robert Nickel looking for a signature win as part of the Revere Minutemen. Jonah Cows is teeing it off at the 40-yard line. Looks like number 4, Harrison Dravenkar, and Nicholas Hall, number 5, are set. Excuse me for the technical difficulties. That's more like it. Gave me a heart attack for a second. Pray the good Lord everything goes well tonight, not just for the live stream, but of course for this football game. Ah, yes, high school football. Week 9, the penultimate week of the regular season. And again, Jonah Cows is kicking off to either number 4, Harrison Dravenkar, or number 5, Nicholas Hall. Well, here we go, folks. The student section is, I guess, right there. This is odd. That's what happens when you got small visiting bleachers and a giant visiting crowd, I guess. But anyways, regardless, here we go. Hornets, Minutemen, opening kickoff. Underway. Great to have you aboard. Time is your play-by-play now today. Nobody can touch that thing. That went out of the end zone. My goodness. Good kick there by Mr. Cowser, the star junior. One of the top kickers in the state of Ohio. So there's a quarterback for Revere, you might be wondering. I'm wondering the same thing too, folks. I'm wondering the same thing too. Whoa, sorry about that, folks, as we are waiting for this game to get up and running. We'll see what the Minutemen are made of. Is it? Looks to be number 2, Chase Clifford. That's going to be taking snaps for the Minutemen. And a pistol set, James Perry, the running back. Clifford waiting for the snap. He's crouching down, has one off up the middle. That will be a gain of about 3 yards in clouded turf pellets. Looks like Luke Grillis got him. The sophomore, the superstar sophomore. Second out at 7 following the James Perry carry. Yes, I meant to rhyme. Well, I doubt Revere will have a tiny student section next week when they take on the Copley Indians, their arch nemesis. A team that they hate with all their hearts. Perry to the right of Clifford in shotgun. Clifford gonna pass. He's gonna flare one to the right side. It's caught, and he will go down at about the 27. That looked to be number 5, Nicholas Hall. It's 3rd down and 3. Wait about a minute through this ball game. Of course, Revere probably gonna be one of our tougher opponents this season. We'll see what happens between the good guys and those pesky Minutemen. We are stifling out there, but do the Minutemen know something about us? Number 2, Clifford and pistol again, sending 35. That would be Sam Child's in motion to hand off up the middle. Cody Benzow on behalf of the rest of the Hornets Got him in the backfield. James Perry will be 4th down. We'll see what they do, knowing that they don't have the easiest of tasks out there. It looks like they'll just punt. Donovan Juby is punting this for the Minutemen. Luke is ready to return it for us. Coach Mark barking out the 17 is indeed the punter. Here we go, 17, Juby waiting. He's got it, and he will punt one high in the air. Luke Girding's got to catch this, and sure enough, he does. He's going to take this thing towards the right side. There's no flag as he's turned one down the corner. Up to the 40, up to the 30, up to the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Luke Girding. He holds on. Luke Girding. Oh, mama, what a return by Mr. Girding. And we don't even need to worry about the offense of Casey Meisner, because Luke just returned what, about 60 some odd yards. There is Luke Girding, all hyped up as what can be. Oh my goodness. Running a football. Coach Gribble's got it. That's a good pass. Jonah Cow's up for the PAT. Dan Miller's going to snap it. And Grady Gibbs going to hold it. Here we go. Jonah looking to make it 7-0 with 2-2-2 going by in this contest. Down right, snap it. Here comes to Grady, and Jones going to kick this thing. Look at he split down the uprights. Already 7-0. Good golly. Luke Girding did his thing, didn't he, folks? Yes, yes, he did. Luke Girding, the star senior, he's not that tall, folks. Well, let me assure you, he's got heart, he's got speed, he's got everything else. Luke Girding only stands at 5'10". He's 185, but he's one of the most dangerous weapons on this team. Scout him all you want. It's one thing to do that. It's another thing to actually prepare for Mr. Girding and Gird doing his thing. Already 7-0. Good guys on top. As it looks like Jonah Calzo will be kicking off again. This one to either Paul or Dravenkar. Cheerleaders already kicking. They may be worn out by the halftime. Jonah with a line drive and a deep kick. My goodness, that one is up. That one. Is that good? It might be. Kids right there thought it was good. That was a mighty good kick by the junior Jonah. That's the scary part. Jonah counts as a junior. Thank you. Sorry, folks. 1st down and 10. Looks like a 5-receiver look here for Chase Clifford. Clifford with his Minutemen already down 7-0, sending Harrison in motion. Bad snap. He's going to have to pounce on that. He can't get it. And it's a touchdown again. Oh, was that Dan Miller? Yes, it was. Oh, disaster. The snap hits Harrison Travenkard. And Dan Miller's like, look what I just picked up. And Dan's got to snap the ball now. It's already 13-0. We haven't even played 2.5 minutes of this, baby. And already this is shaping up to be a flaming disaster for the Minutemen. Wow, hit off the receiver. And then Chase Clifford couldn't even pick it up. Dan Miller did. Now Dan snapping to Grady. Here we go. High snap. Grady corrals it. Jonah kicks it. Jonah drills it. Wow. 14-0. 2 minutes. 27 seconds gone by against one loss Revere. I don't care if it's weak competition. The men have been playing. They're beating said competition. but they're not going to beat us just judging by how things are fair right now. 14-0, and Grady Gibb hasn't even taken anything out there on the field tonight. Grady's going to take that every day of the week when his defense and special teams are doing everything. We haven't even seen Grady be the quarterback. We haven't even seen Casey be the running back, folks. My goodness. We got ourselves a 2-touchdown lead out here. Jonah will kick off again. This place is packed to the brim. More Revere fans, more Revere students out there. Looks like they outnumber us, but that's because our student section's going sideways. As John's going to kick another good one into the end zone for a touchback. Well, there is bad news and good news. The good news is, can't get any worse than those two drives. The bad news is, you're now 14-0. Disaster for the Minutemen. 2:27 through this contest at Revere, already down in a 2-touchdown hole. They're going to need a touchdown on this drive and on this drive especially. Chase Clifford looking to number 11, Uriah Pulliam, sending 18, TJ Meach in motion. It'll be a handoff up the middle, and Evan Fowles got him in the backfield for a loss of 1. James Perry on that one. He lost a yard. So weird when you haven't taken an offensive snap and you're up 2 touchdowns. But that's been the case, let me assure you that. Robert Nichols got to be sweating like crazy right now. His Minutemen drowning already early on this contest. We've only played 3 minutes. They're down 14-0. On the near side is Uriah Pulliam and number 18, TJ Meach, 4 receiver look. Here's a pass to the right side. He's got to look out. Luke Grills is going to trip him. Ball is down. And they're going to say he was down. I thought he was down. I think they got the call right there. It's 3rd down. Yeah, I think that was the right call there as Chase Clifford definitely hit the ground. Courtesy of Luke Grillis. 3rd down, 11. Barking at Luke out there. Clifford in some deep trouble out here. 3rd down, 11. They're going to need a 1st down here and here only. Over 8 minutes to go in this 1st quarter. Clifford's passing. Clifford barely gets this one off. That pass is intercepted by Cal Whitling. Cal Whitling has picked it off. Went down. Gets a perfect 10 from the judges. Dylan Lazar brought the heat. And now we can finally say, gimme Gibb. Finally, gimme Gibb. Took us 4 minutes and 7 seconds and 2 touchdowns by us later. But gimme Gibb. Jake Weber on the left side of your screen. Evan Fowles, the slot man. We're at Revere's 39-yard line. It's been a flaming disaster for the Minutemen. Let me assure you that. Their fans might be filing for the exits in a minute. Casey is to the left of Grady in shotgun. And why not give it to Casey? Right side. He gets away from 1. Still going down to 28. That's a 1st down. Good run there by Mr. Miser, the star senior. And the Mr. Football candidate. Here's one major who hasn't played much in half number 2. 1st down and 10 from the 28-yard line. Grady wants to be in shotgun. He's got Casey on the right. And he's going to keep this one, Gibb, towards the right side. So it's speed at the 20. And he's going to be taken out of bounds at the 17. Tackled there by Nicholas Hall. We're yelling about a play right there. 7:20 in the 1st quarter inside the red zone for the 1st time today. 16 is what it is, not the 17. In the pistol, first time tonight. And Casey Meiser down to the 9. Good run up the middle right there by Casey. Picked up 7. First time we didn't pick up a first down all day. Took us 3 plays. We're going really fast out there. Towards the Sonic the Hedgehog. Got to go fast. Grady, quick pass, flag. Ooh, would have been caught. I'm going to say it's a false start. On the good guys, of course. That would be Jake Weber. Revere miscue, I tell you. Against a school like Revere, that might be all right, but in the playoffs, that won't be, obviously. I mean, it's only a 5-yarder, but still. Grady with the good guys pouring it on, baby. 14-0, second down and 7 from the 14-yard line. All right, here we go. Grady is going to do a play fake. He does go to Nick Dubkowski, in and out of his hands, incomplete. 3rd down and 7. First time we're facing a 3rd down. A rare incompletion there by Gibb, who's usually doing phenomenal out there. And it's only bad to the first pass of the ball game. He's still doing phenomenal. He's got a first down run. .621 in the first quarter. We'd hate to not get a touchdown here. We'll see if we come out passing or whatnot. From the 14, it's 3rd down and 7. Grady, he's got 5 receivers. And one of them in Casey. He might get the jet sweep here, but he doesn't. Gibb, where's one? Evan Faust, touchdown! Sorry, folks. Well, I'm not sorry about is that we're up 20-0. And we haven't even played half this first quarter. Haven't even played half this first quarter. This game looks to be already over. That's the Grady Gibb we all know and love, folks. Flaring one to a wide alone Evan Faust. Ain't nobody near him. As Jonah looking to be 3 for 3 from PAT land. It's a 20-yarder, of course, and he got it. So Grady Gibb got his first passing touchdown of the night. There's one major issue with Grady and Casey's Mr. Football candidacies. They don't play too often in the second half, and I doubt they'll play in the second half tonight. Foot is on the gas pedal. Ain't no doubt about it. Ain't no doubt about it, folks. 21-0. All right, you can tell it's not going to be fun for the Minutemen, but it's going to be a heck of a lot of fun for us. Jonah looking for what would be another touchback. Jonah will kick off. He's waiting for everybody to be on the same page out there. 6:15 of the first quarter. Jonah's going to run up, put boot to leather. It's a high kick in the end zone, touchback. So, Mr. Taylor, what'd you do with the student body? What? What'd you do with them? Yeah. All right, sounds good. 21-0 here in the first quarter, and we've only played 5 minutes and 45 seconds. First down and 10 for the Minutemen. Shotgun set. For Chase Clifford, same man motion, no bad snap this time as Clifford goes over the middle and picks up a gain of about 3. Second down, folks. Second down, 7. Halfway through the first quarter. If we're doing this to a one-loss Revere team, God knows what's going to happen next week against Cuyahoga Falls. And here we go. Second down and 7 in a shotgun formation here. Chase Clifford. Clifford hands it off up the middle, and Evan Faust is all over him. So is Luke Drillis. It's third down. J-Mo all the way back there. I don't know if he got a piece of him or whatnot. Third down and 9 is what they'll say, I believe. If not third down and 8, they say third 8 over there. Revere's offense stuck in park. Not in reverse, not in drive. They're just stationary. They have less than 5 minutes in the first quarter, and they won't get this playoff. 5 on the play clock. They will take a timeout, I assume. 1 on the play clock. That's exactly what they do. With 4:46 left and the 4:41 clock still running. There should be 4:46. So Revere's going to take a timeout. They're obviously going to have to add some clock out there. I mean, it probably won't make a difference nonetheless, but still. So anyways, folks, good guys doing phenomenal out here. Minutemen struggling really badly thus far. Official fist bumping one of the kids right there. He's happy about it. Mr. Bailey can't complain. Exactly. Yep. Well, it'll still say 4:39 in the first as it's third down and 8. But tip top tomato, I guess. Running is Dravenkar as there's going to be a whistle. There's going to be a false start on them and back them up 5. Third down and 13. It just so happens to be Ryan Ferreira. Ferreira being 70. He is a 6'1", 255 junior. Up right there, Mr. Bailey. Thank you. No problem. Second died, meanwhile. So it says 4:38. Honestly, I don't think anybody cares considering how this game's going. Third down, 13, man in motion. It's a fake pitch, and now Metcalf up the middle on third down, trying to juke out J-Mo. He did. But Kuzelinski ball out. It harmlessly goes out of bounds. Good job there by Coop Zelensky. Fourth down, obviously, Revere will have to punt. Number 17, Donovan Juby, the 6-foot senior, will punt. So Luke Gurning, who's burned him once today. We'll see if Luke can burn him a second time. Wouldn't that be awesome? Revere with tight security out there. A shield, you might say. Loading up on the right side of Revere. There's the snap. Not going to block it. It's a liner. Luke Gurning's going to have to pick that one up on a bounce. He does. Now he's going to run to the left side, try and get something cooking juke move, and he will go down immediately. Whistle down after forward progress. Our worst field position of the night. But knowing us, we'll find a way to score. 55 yards, the most yards we'll have to go all night. Dear God. Student section is, I don't know where they are. Well, I can tell you that 4:17 is left in the first quarter, and Gibb is in what looks to be a pistol formation. He is going to hand one off Casey Meiser, who's slammed in the backfield. Wow, they got Casey for a gain of what the little guy shot at, and that's nothing. Student section going crazy for that. As it's second out at 10 for the good guys. First play where nothing really big happened on the ground. Mario Brienza on the stop. He's 5'9". He's a senior. Might come out passing. Grady's dangerous out there. Luke in motion. And Gibb does come out passing. The player one, Evan Faust, jumping catch, his second of the day. That's a first down. He's taken on down at the 43. 3:31 in the first quarter. So we're on the right side of midfield again. First down and 10, 3:20 left in the first quarter. And the pistol set. Evan Faust, Blake tight end, Nick Dubkowski to the right of Gibb, who will hand one off to Casey on the left side, trying to break away from everybody. He's still breaking away from everybody before he can only get so much and pick up a gain of about maybe 1 or 2. Second down and 9. And a good game for us, 21-0. Not doing anything crazy thus far in this first course. Casey's checking on out. I believe, yes, Stonewazar is out there. The 5'8" running back. He's not tall, but he's really good. Guarding the slot man motion. Grady keeps this one over the middle. Grady Gibb, first down run. Grady Gibb up to the 14-yard line, first down. Nothing new for Grady Gibb. They'll say it's down at the 15, actually. Nicholas Hall on the stop. Here we go. Grady and Casey are going to check in. Jake Weber going to check out. First down and 10 inside the red zone. We're 1 for 1 with a touchdown so far in the red zone. Hoping to make it 2 for 2 with 2 touchdowns in the red zone. 21-0, 2 minutes in the first quarter. And Dylan Ladar is at the 10. He's down at the 6. Think that's a little short, maybe. Nope, move. No, second down. Excuse me. Dylan Lazar with his first call of the night. He's staying out there, folks. Where's Casey? He's going to be playing. No, he's not going to be playing. Excuse me. That was 85 Dan Miller, rather. That was tripping me up. Offset pistol. And the give is to Dylan Lazar up the middle. Dylan Lazar is going to push the pile forward. Can he get in the end zone? No, he's a yard short. 74 seconds left in the first quarter. Usually it's the second quarter where we burn you. But it's been the first quarter today where we've burned them. Last minute here in the first. First down and goal, now lining up under center. Very interesting in my opinion. Luke Girding, the man on the far right of the formation. Shotgun, Dylan, the running back on the left. I think it's Dylan Lazar's going to punch it in. Touchdown. That'd be Grady Gibb. That would keep that one. But alas, it was Dylan Lazar who wanted to get the touchdown. And Dylan's all thrilled. You'd be thrilled too if you got a touchdown. And your team's firing on all cylinders. 27-0. Jonah's ready. Trying to go 4 for 4 from PAT land now. He's waiting. Here's the low snap. Here's the one drive high up in the air. Did he get it? Yes. He sure did. So there are 40 seconds left in the first quarter, and the Black and Green Brigade just beating the snot out of the Minutemen by a score of 28-0. A punt return by Luke Girding, a fumble recovery by Dan Miller, a touchdown or a pass to Evan Faust, and a run by Dylan Lazard. That's been all the scoring tonight. Looks like the student section's over there. Go play win, the 3 words every Hornet fan can get down on. Jonah will be kicking off from the 40-yard line. Looks like, are those Revere students or cheerleaders? I don't know. I think they're the cheer team. Jonah Causa will kick off. How about that? The cheerleaders getting a warm welcome from our fans. Surprised we're cheering on the visitors. But that's just how it is, folks. Gotta show some courtesy and respect. Jonah from the 40 lets one go. That might be another touchback. Yes, it is. Both the cheer team's gonna talk things over. I'd retire the kicks if I were Mrs. Killing, the head cheer coach, because their legs are gonna be sore tomorrow morning, I'll tell you that. They keep it up. Of course, my legs are always sore from all the running I do. Then again, I'm not that athletic. First down, 10 to go for Revere, who's been AWOL all game. It's a handoff up the middle. He's going to be thrusted down to the turf. Was that James Perry? I think it might have been. It was Perry. Second out, 11. JMO got him. Will that take us to the end of the score update, Mrs. Barr? It's 28-0. With that perhaps being the last play of the first quarter, and I assume it will be 28-0. You see it right there. Second out and 11. They will be content with the score at that score. Well, the students are going crazy out here tonight. Well, they're on the track tonight. Well, this is odd. You'd expect them to be in the... Looks like the policeman telling us we can't be on the track, which is definitely odd because we can't be anywhere. It's literally impossible for the student section to be anywhere. Mr. Taylor trying to plead his case out there. That might be the only thing that's not going in our favor tonight, as that the student section has no clue where to go. Second down and 11 for Revere. Here we go. Chase Clifford in red fittingly. And the offset pistol. Sam Childs, the running back next to him, as there's a handoff up the middle. Luke Grillis is going to grab him in the backfield on behalf of what look to be number 20, Cal Wetwing. It's third down. James Perry, I think, got the call. The Revere keeps on backing up. Never a good sign to see that if you're Coach Robert Nickel. Third down, 11 to go. Shotgun here for Chase Clifford. Here's Clifford rolling out to the right side. Barely gets that one off. It's caught at the 15-yard line. It's a middle screen. He's going through everybody. He might got the first down. Nope, he's a little bit short. Sorry, folks. 18, CJ Meach. Fourth down, they have no other choice but to keep the troops on the field, go out guns a-blazing, I guess. As he played over a man, they've had the ball seemingly longer than us tonight, but they're still down 4 touchdowns. I anticipate a pass here. Their ground game hasn't been working tonight. Everybody going crazy. Trying to get us to jump to on the play clock. And the Minutemen take another timeout. 94 seconds through the second quarter. Now we'll see what they have in stock. All right, folks, 4th down and 1. Fourth down and 1 for Revere. I don't know what they will do. I wouldn't be surprised if they still keep the troops on the field or whatnot. Looks like they will indeed go for it. They try to get us to jump. It was to no avail. Harrison Travenkar is in the backfield with Chase Clifford on 4th down. Crouching down. He's going to do an option up the middle, and he's going to be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. I don't think he got that. I really don't think he got that. It's going to be mighty close. Clifford. Think they're going to give him in, I think. They bring out the chain through, 1:39. That's the first down picked up by Revere tonight. I think that was the first down, but what am I to see? Who am I to be a ref? We get the ball second half. That's the scary part. Clifford, as I was surprised that they ran it there. Travenkar gets the pitch on the left side. He's trying to burn him on the outside, staying up on his feet. Nick Topkowski going to take him out of bounds. That was a mighty good run for about 8 yards. So they're getting awfully closer, a gain of 6. Do much better than they were initially in this game. As it's 2nd down and 4 from the 36-yard line. Revere doesn't have that bad of a turnout out here tonight, but I think we still outnumber them. 2nd down, here they go. Quick pass over the middle, and someone's got a case of the dropsies, and that's Uriah Pulliam. 3rd down and 4. That would have been a big first down, and Chris Metzger would have been the last line of security for us. It's a good thing he couldn't hold on to it. 3rd down, 4 to go. 2:11 through this second quarter. What's been quite a long game for the Minutemen, but a fun game for the Black and Green Brigade. Haven't had the ball all quarter. Looking to pass Chris Metzger over the middle as it's caught. Now running towards the left side. He's going to turn on the Jets and get on the right side midfield. Harrison Travenkar. Gets up to the 43 of ours. Well, this isn't good. Obviously, things are going well for us, but you never want to give up a touchdown, especially considering how stifling that defense has been. We'll see how long this lasts for Revere or if they can score. They might, folks. Clifford. He's going to keep this one. Fakes out. Everybody slides down. Luke Grillis got him. Wait. Oh, he gave himself up and then decided. And Luke decided to hit him. I think that might have been the right call there, folks. That was a pretty cheap shot. So that means there'll be a fresh set of downs. 2:49 gone by. Sign of immaturity out there, if I were to say so myself, as the Minutemen are marching. Minutemen are really marching now to the 27-yard line. Well, over 9 minutes in this second quarter, the Minutemen really taking control of this drive, keeping us honest, I'll tell you that. This ain't good. Clifford and pistol. And he will hand one off towards the left side. That's Revere. Revere taken down by Cal Whitling. That is a ball out. We thought the ball was out. Nick Dubkowski picked it up, but they're going to say he's down. Second down at 11. Second down at 12, I beg your pardon. Cody got the tackle right there as it is. Second down at 12. 4 people like the live stream. How about that? 37 tuning in. I can't believe that either. But anyways, here comes Revere looking to hand this one off up the middle. He's going to get back to that line of scrimmage. JMO got him. Third down. Revere's been firing it up lately on the third down, fourth down situations. It is indeed 4-down territory, as Coach Chris Meyer, our defensive coordinator, points out. I believe, let's think, this is the 11th play of the drive, if I'm not mistaken. Somewhere around that neighborhood. William Zielinski on the left side of your screen, the near side of your screen. Bottom left corner. Chase Clifford. Gonna do a play fake over the middle. Good defense by William. We were talking about William right there. That's the incompletion right there from Chase Clifford, fourth down. And presumably they'll go for it here on fourth down and 11. From the 28-yard line. The longest drive tonight for Revere. We'll see what they can do as there's a whistle. There's another timeout. Revere's already out of timeouts here in this first half. Good Lord. So we played, let's think, 4 minutes and 32 seconds of the second quarter. Revere's had it all 4 minutes and 32 seconds, but they haven't gotten in the end zone yet. They've had a slow, methodical drive. Let me assure you that. Let me assure you, Avon's got Avon Lake tonight. We beat Avon Lake, of course, 34-7, but all that scoring came in the first half. Clifford, he's going to pass. He's going for the home run. That pass, so Liam Zielinski is broken up, incomplete. Good job there by Liam Zielinski to shoot it down out Nicholas Hall's hands. And so it's a turnover on downs. Mr. Myers pretty happy about that, folks. You'd be happy too if you stopped them on fourth down. And keep that shutout alive. Freshman won yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Grady, get back out there. He's got Evan on the left, Jake on the left. He's also got Luke and Nick on the right, and Casey in the backfield and Pistol. Casey Miser up the middle trying to plow his way forward. He's still going, and he's down at about the 35. That'll be a gain of about 7. Second out at 3. Trying to make it a 5-touchdown ball game, 5-touchdown ball game sometime soon. Coach Gibbons talking with the gang right there. 20 on the play clock. Plenty of time to think this through, folks. As Grady's in shotgun at 28-0 ball game. He'll give this one to Casey right side. Casey Miser's got first down and a heck of a lot more. It's going down the sideline. Casey Miser, what a run. First down with 6:35 left in the second quarter. He got up to about the 31 of the Minutemen. There is a whistle stoppage right here, folks. There is a whistle. Looks like a man might be down. I don't know who it is, but I know it's someone for Revere. That's who it is on. It's a down man for Revere. Well, injuries are something you never want to see, folks. So let's hope that dude's okay. So the marching band, Pride of Highland, having fun out there. Yes, Mr. Miser. How about this game? Yeah, I think it's going to get worse from here on out. Thank you. That means a lot. That really does mean a lot. Thank you, sir. Oh, hi, Logan. How are you? It is a 28-0 shellacking out here as we're at Revere's 31. First down, 10 to go. Here we go. Brady, why not give it to Casey right side? Casey's still running, and he'll get about maybe a few. Second out, 6:21. They'll say he only got one. Casey Miser. And so it's second down and 9 from the 30-yard line. Here we go in a pistol sack, Grady. Gonna do an option. He's got Evan Faust on the other side. Grady escapes from one. Grady can't escape from the rest, or can he? He gets up to the 23, third down and short. That was a great run there by Gibb. And another man down for Revere. That's bad. Well, we're halfway through the second quarter. Ain't nobody has scored in this quarter. That's because Revere had a very slow, methodical drive that ended on a turnover on downs. It's third down and 2, man down for Revere. Well, that ain't good, folks. That ain't good. As we are still waiting. And he'll get back up. That's James Perry, number 3. So it's third down and 2. Spencer Marquis, of course, the center on the team, number 58, does a great job. Again, who doesn't? Third down, 2 to go. Here we go in a shotgun set. Casey on the left of Gibb. Luke in motion. Luke gets the call. He's got a first down. He's got a lot more down the sideline. Luke Gerting out at the 2. Yep, easy does that. First down and goal at the 2-yard line, I assume. Wyatt sits one. The offensive lineman telling us, hey, go easy. Or at least the official. And now we're knocking on the door of the end zone yet again. First down and goal, not under center, but a lot of security out there. Shotgun, Casey on the right, Evan on the left. 2 running backs on in this play. Dan Miller, tight end. And Casey Miser's easily going to score. That's a touchdown. Almost like hitting the Staples button. That was easy. And it is 34-0 with 5:15 left in the second quarter. Mike Gibbons got to be pleased with how this game's been faring, especially when you put into thought that we got the ball second half. So here's Jonah Calzine for the point after attempt. Here's the snap. Here's the kick. He got that, baby. And so it's 35-0 here with 5:15 in the second quarter. The band empties out. Well, when you're at, oh, I'm doing good. When you're at Papano Stadium and you're mighty close to Papano Stadium, obviously the visiting bleachers are going to be pretty packed. I think it's safe to say we got more fans than they do. Again, Highland football. Not only do we pack our stadium, we pack yours too. Yes, I remember being in the band myself. Yes, this nerdy announcer was indeed in the marching band. 35-0. Here they go for Revere. Jonah ready to kick this baby off. Jonah waiting. Runs up. Good kick. Really good kick. That's a touchback. And so the Minutemen at the 20-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 again. Revere had a good drive last time. Could not finish it with a touchdown. Couldn't finish it with any points, actually. It is first down, 10 for those Minutemen. They're drowning big time. They've only given up one touchdown in the second quarter. 5 receivers for Chase Clifford, 3 on the right, 2 on the left, now 4 on the right. He's going for number 4. That's caught by Dravenkar. Dravenkar hit hard at the 29 by Chris Metzger. Oh, they're going crazy in the Revere suit section. They got to entertain themselves in any way, shape, or form out there because this game has just not been theirs. Second down at 1. Hurrying up Chase Clifford. His Minutemen are out of timeouts in this first half. Bad news for them. We got the ball second half. Dravenkar will get it. Up the middle, spin move. He's got a first down to the 31. So Revere really starting to get something cooking on offense, but otherwise it seems way too little, way too late. Less than 4.5 in this first half and second quarter. Revere's really taking control of the ball, but otherwise nothing doing. Chase Clifford and shotgun Dravenkar. The man on the left. Clifford gonna pass. Clifford gonna have to look out over the middle. That pass is incomplete. Second down. Good job there by JMO. 35-0. That is indeed the score here. Second down. 10-3-56 in the second quarter. What's been a swimmingly good game for the good guys. Hold on, they're gonna have to reset everything. Josh Messina's gonna check in for Cody Bendow. Keep in mind, at the half, we are indeed going to let it go to the band. We'll take off the headset for that. 3:56 till that happens. Clifford Oh, he's going to roll out to the left side. He's going to have to fire this one. He might have fired to the heavens. That passes. Drop. Dropped by number 18, TJ Meach, with the case of the dropsies. 3rd down and 10. Yep, I hear the Pride of Highland. They're doing their thing out there, doing a good job. Third and 10 for those Minutemen. Not looking good for them. You see Revere High School in the background as they're in pistol. Harrison Dravankar, as there is a flag. I think they ran out of time. 3rd down and 15. 8 away game. Here they go. Chase Clifford in pistol. He's going to roll out to the left side. Look out. There's no holding out there. The pass is it intercepted? It is. Williams Lewinsky. Yeah, clearly Cody was being tugged onto. We're obviously going to have to decline that. Wow, how about that? Yeah, that looked like Williams Lewinsky. 70, that's Ryan Pereira. He was the one that did the holding. I was looking at it. Looked like Cody was getting tugged onto, and sure enough, he was, but it didn't even matter because Clifford threw his 2nd pick of the ball game. Ball is at the 31, 3:42 left. One loss Revere, about to be 2 loss Revere. Casey in the backfield. Grady. Bad snap. He's still on it. Chucks one up. Nick Dubkowski is going to catch it at the 4-yard line. Went from almost a disaster to a fine play. 1st down and goal, 3 yards away from making it another touchdown. Bad snap. Grady was able to corral it and gun one up to Nick, who did not disappoint. He never disappoints. First down and goal from the 3 in pistol formation. Grady. Well, going to give it to Casey. And Casey can only get 2 yards out of that. Casey can only get 2 yards out of that. Slow to get up. Or some of the Minutemen and some of our guys, but everybody looks to be fine. J-Mo Gordon's checking in here. 3, 2, 1 in the 2nd quarter. We're really going to do the power high count Witwings out there, too. Then we're going to be under center on this play. Grady Gibb talking with Coach Gibb. It's a little over 3 minutes, so it's halftime. Only 1 yard gain by Casey. Turn up. That's exactly what happens. Under center, push, perhaps. No, Casey Miser will score. That's what will happen. Well, Casey went over everybody, and he got it. With 2:50 left in the 2nd quarter. Nothing's going right for Revere tonight, let me assure you that. Think we're going to try to squeeze in another touchdown, perhaps, before the break. There is a whistle. Score reads 41-0 as number 3, James Perry, going to jog over towards the far sideline. The Revere sideline. Well, safe to say Robert Nichols' hopes and dreams of an upset have just been crushed. Just disintegrated out there by the Black and Green Brigade. Now time for the point after attempt from Landon Kuzma. Landon waiting. Dan, high snap to Gabe, and Landon's going to easily drill that baby to make it 42-0. And it's not even halftime. Wow. Well, it's been a lot of fun if you're Highland. If you're Revere, you are thinking, when does this thing end? Because it may not end for a long time. 42-0 for my AirPods. Have to plug it back in. Go fight, win. The 3 words you'll have to hear as a Highland Hornet. All our games have really been one-sided this season, and this one no different. As I believe Landon, whose soccer season came to an end, same thing with Carson, and soccer careers came to an end unless they want to play collegiately, which I hope they do. I think they can. They do a good job, folks. But now, as far as we're concerned, their high school soccer careers are over with that 5-2 loss to Austintown Fitch. But their high school career altogether ain't over. They got football. Landon Kuzma runs up. He's going to put a strong leg into that one. That ball's going to be a touchback. Landing at the V of Revere. 2:50 in the second quarter. I assume we'll have a running clock all second half. Barring something insane. First down and 10 from the 20 for Revere. Now number 2, Chase Clifford, gonna line up perhaps under center. Looks like he is. In an I formation. You don't do that well. Donesdorf got check in. Fullback dive up the middle. Number 5, Nicholas Hall. Does not get much. He only picked up 2 on that. As Dan Miller gonna help him get back up. 3-yard gain, second down at 7. Coach Mike Gibbons not taking any timeouts. Revere can't because they're all out. Breako with 13 on the play clock. And now he'll be lining up under center again. Chase Clifford. 8 p.m. right now. Clifford really crouching down right there, folks. As he will pitch one towards the right side. And that was just a disaster waiting to happen. Luke Gross all over him. Dan Miller gets back up as Harrison Travenkar did not get a thing except for the fact that he lost about 7 yards out of that. Good Lord. It's third down and 14, 100 seconds left in this quarter. Marching band will play soon. Number 70, that's Drew Divis. Divis and Dan playing on the line with number 44, perhaps Luke. Yep, Luke is on the lineman. They're just going Metcalf up the middle out here. That's a loss of 1. Fourth down and 15. And we're not even going to bother taking a timeout. That's a little surprising. I thought we were, but I guess not. There is 1 minute left in this second quarter. We're up 42-0 anyways. Obviously, you don't want to rub it in, and you got the running clock gifted to you already. There's Donovan Juby ready to punt this. 43 seconds in this fourth quarter, second quarter. Feels like the fourth quarter. 42-0. We'll see how long they'll wait. Number 4, Harrison Travenkar checking in on the left side. 11 on the play clock. 25 on the game clock. There's a high snap, and now he might have to take off with this punch one sky high in the air. Girding says I don't want to do anything about that. 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Ball is dying, and the ball is dead with 4 seconds, 3 seconds. I assume this ought to be nothing fancy, just the quarterback knee. Take that 42-0 lead at the break. If I'm Grady, I just line up under center here. You get the ball second half anyways. Judging by the looks of it, we're going to try something crazy. I don't know. Well, looks like Grady's got 3 receivers on the left. Looks like we're going to try something crazy. We got to lose. Maybe it'll just be a simple draw play to Dylan Lazar. That's exactly what it is. Dylan gets away from 1. Still up on his feet, dancing all about, now turning it on the left side. He's making everybody miss. He's going down the sideline, and he gets a decent game to take us to a 42-0 lead at the half. Good run there by Dylan. And it's 42-0 at the half. Good Lord. 28-0 after the first quarter. Took us some time to get some scoring going in the second. But we did score in the second. We scored twice. Probably would have scored 3 times had we decided to take our timeouts out there. But I guess not. And why would we? We got ourselves one great game out here tonight. Would be interviewing some of the folks, but I don't think they're in the mood for an interview. They're thinking, all right, what can we do better in the second half? Because you can always get better, folks. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you that. Don't know where Mr. Gibbons is. I don't know if he hit the locker room already. What I do know is that we will take off the headset as the marching band will play. Doing well, thank you. Coach, how are you? Doing great. Been a lot of fun tonight. Yeah. For Highland, I'm the play-by-play commentator on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thank you, that means a lot, sir. You enjoyed the second half. Yep. There's Logan. Promised to talk to you at the break. What have you seen out there thus far? How can
a huge 42-0 at the end of the half. So
how do you explain that rocket fast start on special teams and defense?
There's three key things that Coach Gibbons never talks about in high school football: throw picks, force turnovers, and score a lot of touchdowns.
He's doing all that, forcing picks, getting turnovers, throwing picks or forcing picks?
Both.
Well, he's forcing picks. He's got two, causing turnovers, and of course, getting a lot of touchdowns. I mean, this game couldn't go any better. We got one loss, Revere, just doing a phenomenal job.
Yes.
Right here tonight, though. We'll be 9-0 more than likely.
Yes, for sure. Which means, like, exactly 24 minutes plus, we will be sharing a piece of the Suburban League title. And I do think, let me pull up the score for the Copley-Barberton game.
All right, thank you all again.
Second.
It's the third American Conference we'll have in the last 4 seasons, which is absolutely insane.
Yes.
Just for comparison, those were 3 of the last 4 years since I've graduated.
Yes.
Which feels like a long time ago.
Copley is leading Barberton 35-0 at halftime. So it's unlikely that we might share the piece of the conference, but we do have that conference championship game against Cuyahoga Falls, which hopefully could turn out in our favor, and it will hopefully secure our 3rd American Conference title in the last however many
4
years.
years.
Yes, in the last 4 years.
Let me assure you, Cuyahoga Falls should be a cakewalk for us.
Indeed.
At least you'd hope they only have 1 win this season.
Well, I'm expecting a big plays from our Highland offense and defense, and a lot of scoring.
I tend to agree with that.
Yes.
I just think this game is not going to be easy for Cuyahoga Falls. And, of course, hey, we'll have Halloween off in 2 weeks.
For sure. But even then, our marching band is still going to practice, even if we don't have a game on Halloween.
Really? You guys are going to do something on Halloween?
We don't know, but hopefully for sure.
Because that would be 5-12, 6-11, 7-10, 8-9. And, of course, the top 4 off Falls, I think, beat Akron North, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Right now, Talmadge and Copley are tied at 7 at the start of the second quarter, at the
first quarter.
At the first quarter. So they might have the second win.
Yeah, we'll see. It'll only be a matter of time till we see who comes out on top in that one.
Yes.
Of
and
course.
It's at their new Lambert Stadium.
Yes, you showed me that. It looks mighty good. Looks much better than their old stadium, I'll tell you that. That was grass.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Which, of course, last year was like a pain in the rear end. And I don't know how they're able to manage a football team in grass. I'm sure turf field is going to be much different than
And
grass.
it's going to be much better for them. I mean, much cheaper, much easier for them.
Yes.
Looks much smoother, looks much better.
Yes.
The one thing about Clifford Stadium was that the press box was on the visiting side.
Which is where both the away and home marching bands
Yes.
go to.
I tell you, their band might put up a better fight next week than their football team.
True.
I mean, we'll see in a matter of time. I mean, we got 1 week to prepare and then 2 weeks to prepare for the first round off, of course, and then the second round.
Yes.
Avon's the prize, or Avon's the region, but the big prize is down in Canton in the first week of December.
Ooh. That's what we're looking for.
That's 100% right, Logan.
This will be our first state playoff appearance if we beat Avon since 2013.
That is right.
Of course, that's when we had a grass. That's when Highland had the grass
At the
field.
middle school.
Yes. Former old high school,
Yeah.
the new middle school. So that was their first loss was against Glenville, which is now, I believe,
Division 4.
yes, Division 4.
And Glenville's very tough.
Yeah.
Glad we don't, or I think we could beat them this year, but it'd still be a chore to say the least.
Well, rest assured you will never, in the history of high school football, you will never see a better competition than any other team besides Highland. Because, of course, of the best high school there is in the Northeast.
Oh, you're right.
One of the best.
One of, we have to be the best.
Yes. So,
you know, the Eagles have the Shoremen tonight.
yes. And I can assure you, if I'm looking at
It's all good.
if I'm looking at this correctly,
Avon Lake. I assume Avon's up big time.
21-9
at the break. No, 5 minutes till the break.
Yes.
We did better. We did better. I'm just saying because it was 34-7 at the half in that game. And then 34-7 at the end, but we obviously didn't do anything special in the second half.
I'll tell you one thing now. Revere's middle part is our pregame of, I think, our first home game. No, during the 8th grade band night.
8th grade band night.
Yes.
Yes.
Land of 1,000.
I remember doing that in 8th grade. Logan, you know what happened that night?
What happened?
Lindor hit his dramatic grand slam down the right field line.
To go down 1 in 2017.
That's right. That was one of the greatest things I've ever seen. Were you at the game or?
For 2018, I think
17.
17. I was at the elementary school.
Oh. And were you at the Cleveland game against the Yankees?
I was not.
Oh, because I've heard that everyone says that's one of the loudest moments in the history of baseball. I see those clips all the time saying this is probably the loudest moment in a baseball stadium ever.
Yes, indeed.
I remember my parents taking me home and I caught the end of that game. That was pretty epic. Looks like Revere's gonna be done with. Well, can I tell you what? You enjoy the second half. Talk to you next week, and we'll talk to you more than that, but talk to you on the broadcast next week.
Enjoy.
Same with you, Logan. Same with you. Ah, yes, Logan Kane. He does a dandy of a job, but I'm pretty sure we all know that by now. He's a good kid. He knows his sports, I'll tell you that. He really does. I'll be quite frank, he's a good dude. And just like that, it is the end of the first halftime break. It's been going really well for us. 21-9, you heard Logan say it. Think it's safe to put this headset back on, ladies and gentlemen. For the good guys are ready to rock and roll in half number 2. 42-0. We got the ball to start off the second half. My goodness, that's insane. I am the foggiest where the student section went. Either they all left because this game is over or they just decided to go elsewhere. Good guys right there. Having themselves a blast. Up 42-0. Where is everybody? Did they leave? Okay, good, because I'm like, I would understand if everybody left. This game's over, but still you got to show up all 48 minutes. That's what I do, at least. Yep. So Aiden Place might be checking in second half against his former school, Revere. Definitely going to be interesting for Aiden out there, at least. Probably knows those dudes pretty well. We'll see if Grady Gibb will check in or whatnot in the second half. I won't even bother. But then again, you're going to need some conditioning of any sort, especially when the playoff competition heats up and clamps up. The competition will clamp up in at least 3 to 4 more weeks. Probably 3 to 4 weeks when the postseason begins. 42-0. Maiden guns one to Frankie, who flips one to Gibb, who's going to gun one to Gerd. Landon and Jonah practicing their kicks out there, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you, it's been a little too much fun for the Black and Green Brigade tonight. Tomorrow, VW's got Rose Holman. Exactly, Rose Holman in a Harlan Collegiate Athletic Association, Harlan Collegiate Athletic Conference, Ohio Athletic Conference Showdown. I don't know how we were giving Rose Holman in that deal, but hey, I like to beat the Engineers tomorrow. I'm pretty sure my friends would like to beat the Engineers too. We'll see if it happens or whatnot. This is Tommy Maroon here for WHBW, reminding you not only to hit the like button, subscribe button, bell icon, but also reminding you that starting when the playoffs begin here in high school football, this will be a live audio broadcast on YouTube, WHBW Radio. Tell me, Mr. Bailey, good thing I'm doing radio audio broadcast because my phone does not die as fast. Even better, Tommy. Because the camera's off. Yes. I mean, I didn't even lose 10% last night at the game. I know it went by fast, but still. Good. Yep. Yep. 24 minutes down, 24 minutes to go. There's J-Mo Gordon getting some stretches out from Hutch, one of the athletic trainers for us. Belt's right there. Yep. Should be a good second half. Am I right, Hutch? Yes, sir. Yes. How'd you get that? Yeah, how'd you get it? That is awesome. I don't think I had that when I was here at Highland. I graduated in 22. I was in the marching band, so I don't know. Hey, they need to get hyped. This has got to be the year to beat Avon. No other way around it. Yes, we know we want a state championship. So for the first time today, we're going to see Revere's kicking unit out in number 33, David Kennedy. Kennedy, ready to kick this baby off. Looks like Luke or Casey will be set back to return this. The clock is running here for the 8th game this season. 8 out of 9 games we've had running clock. Could quite easily be all 9 games as we beat Avon Lake by 27. It's a low line drive squib kick. They don't want the run back as Dylan Lazard's just going to pounce on it and just dive forward. 18 seconds gone by. Say, who do we play that day, Mr. Bailey? We're waiting. Wait, who do we play Tuesday again? Garfield in girls soccer? Yeah, because I know we got North Olmsted. You going to be at Highland or Willoughby? I mean, are you going to be at Willoughby? Okay, that's what I was wondering. As it's Casey Miser up the middle. Obviously, you got to get the good guys some reps out there in the second half. I was just wondering. I know it's in Willoughby South against North Olmsted as a man down. So man down for the men. The last thing they want in a blowout game is an injured player. That's exactly what happened, unfortunately. A minute 8 gone by in this second half already. It's going to be a quick second half, I'll tell you that. Quick and painless. Means it's 42-0. Revere will fall to 6-2, barring a miracle. But I don't think there's going to be any miracle tonight. Looks like that dude's okay. Might have been number 60, Joe Rozak. He's a captain, too. That wouldn't be good. So 68 seconds gone by here in this third quarter. Score reads Highland 42, Revere 0. Only one play been run thus far. Looks like number 25, Casey Miser's playing receiver out there. 2 on the left, 3 on the right. Will Casey go in motion or will Gerd go in motion? Nobody will. Give quick pass. Luke's got it. Luke with a nice juke move. Luke Girding still going. Luke Girding still on his feet. Luke Girding, it's going to take half the team to bring him down. To the 38-yard line, first down and 10. Good job there as Mario Brienza got him on behalf of seemingly half the Minutemen. We'll see what happens out here on first down and 10 for the 39. Almost 2 minutes gone by. Casey on the right of the formation. Gibb has got a pass. He's looking, stepping up, zinged one. Luke Girding in and out of the hands. Oh, he threw it a little too hard. It's all good. There's 2 incompletions today for Mr. Gibb. Otherwise, things going pretty darn fine. Second down and 10 at the 39. We are 39 yards away from scoring yet again. We'll see if we dare pass it. Their student section has emptied out. They know they've been beat tonight. Shotgun formation. Grady, quick pass to the right. It's a screen pass. Good job there running down the right sideline. Still going is Jake Weber at the 20 to the 15 to the 14. I believe. First down and 10 inside the red zone. A disastrous day for Revere. There is a flag down. That will back us up a considerable amount. Well, you never want to see that. Kane Taylor, I think, did the block in the back. No, number 50-something, I think. 50. Still might have been Tommy Fern. But regardless, you don't want to commit stupid penalties, even if you're up 6 touchdowns on a school like One Wash Revere or something like that, because that's going to hurt you. I know I'm really thinking far ahead, but I've been thinking about Avon since last November. But if we want to meet them, we can't commit stupid penalties. There was that face mask call, controversial face mask last year that killed us. And so here's Casey Miser. He's got a good gain towards the right side. Casey's going to make up that ground. First down, up to about the 25. First down, what a run there, gain of 24. Almost the third, over a third of the fourth, or a third of the third quarter gone by. Golly, Nuts can't speak. First down, 10, 25-yard line. Grady, waiting. There's 5 on the play clock. Gonna send a man in motion. Does he dare get it? No. Grady's gonna pass over the middle. Nick's gonna catch it. I think that's his first catch of the ball game. He's still trying to go. He's down at the 19. Second down and 5. They'll say he's down to 20. So now we're in the red zone, folks. Grady Gibb. Looks gassed out there. Well, he's going to stay out there. Let's hope Grady Gibbs got what it takes for another touchdown. It is second down and 5, almost halfway through the second quarter, 42-0. Just been the same old story all season long. Good guys racing out to a ginormous lead at the locker room. And Mike Gibbons takes the timeout with 6:28 in the third quarter. Think we needed a timeout, folks. Everybody looked a little tired. I tell you, the conditioning's really got to kick in a high gear once the playoffs begin. Because that's one major disadvantage we have. We play a 24-minute game, not a 48-minute game. Yes, Logan. All right, go Lock. Well, we'll see in a matter of time. Good luck, Logan. Yep. 6:28. Yep, that's right. Good luck. As it's second down and 5. Logan says he wants to catch a PAT. Why wouldn't he? I think he can do it. I know he can do it. And I know Luke Goering's going to catch it for a first down to the 10. First down and goal. Grady's really lighting it up like a pinball machine. He's getting all his dudes out there tonight. Good golly, I'm going to have to name a player of the game. Might give it to Luke Goering as of now. That is subject to change for we've only played half the third quarter as of now. First down and goal, 9 yards away, more than halfway through the third. Trying to get something going. And the shotgun set, Casey Miser on the left, 2 on the play clock, 1 play clock. And it's going to be Grady Gibb rolling out to the right side, just gets it off, tipped high in the air, and that pass is incomplete. 3 incompletions for Grady Gibb today. He was looking for Casey Miser. He's got hands of stone on that play, but usually his hands are pretty easy out there. So a rare miscue by Miser. Rare Miser miscue. We haven't seen him make too many mistakes out there this season. Even if that thing was picked off, it wouldn't really matter because we're up 42-0. Second down goal. I think you go back to the basics. Hand one off to Casey here. Or give it on the sweep right side. Luke Goering's going to lose a bunch of yardage. Luke Goering lost 5. Rare miscue goal from the 14. 4:23 left in the third quarter. Now you probably got to come out passing. And everybody on Revere knows that. 4:11 in the third quarter. And drive that's go out 8 minutes, 10 on the play clock. Pistol. And Grady's going to roll out. He's going to reverse field. Evan Fouls. Touchdown. Evan Fouls with his second of the day. He's letting everybody know about it. Evan was wide alone. Almost too easy for the junior. Evan Fouls. Well, Logan, good luck. Got a lot of concentration up and going out here. 48-0. The ever so important point after attempt coming from number 13, Landon Kuzma. Logan's got it hyped up for this one, winning. Here we go. A bunch of people over there. The snap kick is good. 49-0. Yeah, it's all good. Hey, you still caught that last year, if I'm not mistaken. That was a great play, of course. Yeah, good luck, Logan. It's always fun in the band. Trust me, as someone who was in the band for 4 years, 3:06 in the third quarter, tell you Logan's a good kid. They said that. I'm pretty sure a lot of folks know that. He's probably a bigger Highland supporter than I am, and that couldn't be any truer. Look at Logan go. He does a great job. Good kid. 3:06. And now I think the offense and first string team can just take the rest of the night off. Carson Kwiatkowski will kick off. Carson, the senior, who is also on the football team, just like Landon, or soccer team, excuse me. Obviously, they're both on the football team. Clock is running here with a little over 3 minutes. Carson Kwiatkowski is ready. He's going to run up, and he's going to kick one a little short. That ball is going to be picked up at the 9-yard line. Their first return tonight. And a good tackle right there. That looked to be number 27. That'd be Joey Oridi. First down and 10 for Revere. At around the 30-yard line, 2.5 minutes in the third quarter. Clock is still running. They'll start at the 30, their best field position of the night. Kind of hard to believe. They'll have Jonah kicking a bunch of touchbacks and Landon kicking one touchback. They still have their stars in Chase Clifford. Yes. And that is Dravenkar running left side. He'll get about 2-3 yards. Second down. Harrison Dravenkar, the 6-foot senior, weighs 190. Under 2 minutes left here in this quarter. Of course, this second half's going to go by really quickly, folks. Let me assure you that. 5 receiver look here for Clifford. Chase Clifford sending a man in motion. Going to give it to said man. That's Dravenkar. And Dravenkar is going to be down at the 44-yard line. Now, usually you'd be panicking, being like, oh, golly, the backups are losing to the backups, but that's not the case. The backups are going up against the starters. You got to give the backup some grief out here, even if the shutout disappears. Even if that shutout is gone, you cannot be mad at the backups. They're doing everything they can out there, and they're doing it against the starters of all people. This could quite easily be the last play. Quarter number 3, Chase Clifford rolling out towards the left side. No holding call as Clifford's going to run out of bounds. That's good maturity out there to not hit him. So under half a minute left in the third quarter, folks. We'll see if Revere's going to squeeze in one last play or whatnot. You see the score right there. Good guys, 49 Minutemen with a donut. 49-0. It was 28-0 in the first, 14-0 in the second, 7-0 right now in the third. And Dravenkar running on the left side. He's running mad, and he's going to run out of bounds with the first down to take us to the end of quarter number 3. Harrison Dravenkar got it. Fours go up in the air as this quarter is history already. When the shutout's in jeopardy, they're 39 yards away from ending it. Revere having a lot of fun, let me assure you that. The band is at least. The band's having a lot of fun. Their players, not so much. Our players are having a ball. As are the students, as are the cheerleaders, as are the fans, as are the parents. Safe to say, this was another successful Friday, and especially in the points, considering the fact that, oh, I don't know, Revere has 6 wins this season, so there is that. Ben Radigan, one of the cornerbacks out there at the fourth quarter, will be up and running in a minute. The Minutemen student section has disappeared. It was large at one point, or decent sized at one point, and then just disappeared altogether by halftime. They know this game's over. Well, nights like these happen, except unlike some of the schools we went up against this year, Revere actually has something to look forward to. They got a good team. Flipper to Dravenkar, and finally going to get him after he had his way a little bit, 2 yards. Second down at 8. Weather starts to get a little chilly out here, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like, is there a man down? It might be. Is that a timeout was taken? I don't know. It looks like Harrison Dravenkar is hurt. I mean, you can't be upset. Can't be upset at all if you're revered. It's not like all hope has died for the Minutemen. All hope is still alive. Revere is still probably going to draw very well in the tournament. They might still get the first round off, depending on what they do against Copley next week. Of course, Revere and Copley, that will be a good game. Let me tell you that. That will actually be a very good game. Well, the defense going to have to clamp up out here on second down. Shotgun set. And Clifford going to pass one left side. He holds on, and then it's hit hard. Look at Dan Miller react. But I think Uriah Pulliam picked up the first anyway at the 22. It's the backups against the starters. Wow, wait, look at that. Look at that. How do they do it? I don't know. But anyways, Dravenkar back out there. As number 2, Chase Clifford's going to pass deep. That pass is a great catch. I think he got the touchdown too. Either that or he's a yard short. He is down. 90 seconds gone by. Obviously, there was pass interference on the good guys. Good guys, and looks like the shutout might go up in flames, folks. But obviously, it's the backups against the starters, so things you can give a little bit of some grace, a little bit of some grief. 94 seconds through the fourth quarter. Revere knocking on the door, perhaps. There is a man down. Change crew moving up. Half the distance to the goal at the 11-yard line. $31 would be Andrew Martignac. Well, obviously, if you give up a touchdown, you can't be that mad. Again, backups against the starters. Hey, it's still good. It's still good. This game, obviously, going well for us. 10 minutes away from winning for the 9th game this season. Of course, the Barberton game was rewarded to us. Obviously, Coach Chris Meyer would not be happy if that shutout disappears. Clifford, he's still going. He's down at the 9. He only picked up 2 on that. Chase Clifford in a 49-0 affair. There's 9:43 left in the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see what happens next. Second down and 8. Revere threatening. They're under 10 yards away. Their best shot scoring all night. And it'll be a handoff up the middle. He will indeed get in the end zone. Touchdown, Revere. Or maybe not. Maybe not. He's the yard short. Travenkar a little bit short of the end zone. With a little over 9 minutes left. Obviously, it will be a matter of time till the Minutemen admit defeat. And that was actually Brady Hasdu. Couldn't punch it in from 9. He might do it from 1, though. So much for a shutout, but obviously, again, starters against the backups can't be that mad. 8:32, Clifford hands one off and touchdown for Revere. He could have easily moonwalked in. And Revere going to make a lot of noise over their first score of the ball game. Strobe lights are on. Well, there's been one highlight tonight for Revere at least. But only one highlight. Well, Coach Meyer not going to be the happiest man about that, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you that. Here comes a point after attempt from number 33, David Kennedy. Kennedy waiting. 7:50 left in the ball game. Here we go. Still our backups in as this kick is up and that kick is good. 49-7 with 7:41. So Revere does not get shut out tonight. It's a dignity touchdown, basically. If I'm not mistaken, we've only had one first half touchdown all season long, and that was, of course, Avon Lake. That was courtesy of a monster return. Otherwise, the defense has just been all in your face. And they have truly been all in your face all season long. Say what you want about the backups, but still, they were going up against the starting unit. Kennedy will kick off. Won't be surprised if they onside it here. 7:41. 49-7. A lot of smiles, a lot of relaxation on the sideline of ours. See what happens. Clock is going to be up and running once more. David Kennedy ready to kick this one off. Everybody laughing on our sideline. Why not? This game's basically history. Kennedy might try the onside. He's going to try a split kick instead. Got to pick that one up, and we do. On the left sideline, he's got one man to beat, and he's dragged down at the 49. There's no flag on that, much to the chagrin of our bench from sideline. But obviously, it won't matter. First down, 10 to 49. All right, Dan. Looks like Aiden's checking in against his old school. Wow. No love lost between Aiden Police and his Revere Minutemen. No love lost, I'll tell you that. As Aiden checks in, he's got Joey Uridi in the backfield. Aiden on first down at 10 is going to give one to Joey. Joey running up the middle. Joey going to pick up about 4 yards maybe. Second down. Never want to think about next year until next year arrives, but as of now, the JV team has done mighty fine, as has varsity. And of course, the freshmen have done great this season. No denying that either. Halfway through, that's a sweep to the right side. That will be a face mask if I ever saw one, or maybe not. Well, going back towards there was number 10, Frankie Iannacci, 3rd down 11. 3rd down 11. We'll snap it with about 5 minutes left. And Police probably going to come out passing here. Even if he throws an incompletion, the clock will still be running. 3rd down, 11 to go. Here come the good guys in a pistol set. Aiden with the number 30, Levi Clark out there. And it's just going to be a safe play to Levi Clark. And Levi's going to get about a yard or two. 4th down, punting time for the good guys. So Landon Kuzma is finally summoned out there tonight. Told him at the top of the broadcast, I think, hey, I want to see you out there tonight. Well, I have seen Landon out there for a PAT or two, but now he's on to punt for the first time tonight. But obviously all the animals have left the barn as Revere's finally shutting the pen. Landon waiting for this thing to come to him. 1 clock die, Landon. That's a good snap. That's a high point heading for us. Angled out of bounds at around the 20. 4-17. We'll see where they'll mark him. 20. Yep, I thought it went out there.
Don't broadcast that.
It's live. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. Well, 1st down and 10, less than 4 minutes left. Let's see if Revere still rolls with their starters or whatnot. As there's 3:40 left in the ball game. They're still chatting about things over there. Clock still running, 3.5 in the 4th. The most points we've given up in one game this season has been 10. That could be in jeopardy here. We'll have to do it in 3:16 at least, bare minimum. And Revere puts in their backups. Sankar Hajdu, high snap. He's going to hand one off to the left side. That'll be a gain of about 2. Number 20, Brady Hajdu on that.
I was thinking
No, thank you, but thank you. Nathan Painter got him, the sophomore. 2nd down and 8. These will be your final plays of the ball game, folks. With 2:37 left. Obviously, a 9-0 record is exactly what you want. Eventually, we got to pass Wadsworth. I know Wadsworth has, I think, 2 wins, so 2 win stolen. As there's a handoff up the middle for a gain of about 1. It's 3rd down. Haidu on the run. Eventually, you're going to have to run to Wadsworth or Avon more than likely. Are we built for it is the question. In past years, I'd be a little concerned, but this year, I'm not that concerned. If anything, I'm pretty confident in this group of Hornets. 3rd down, 105 seconds left in the ball game. Roll out right side and flaring this one. It is a good catch, and he is going to be out of bounds at about the 32-yard line with about 92 seconds left. Revere in a no-huddle set, so that was a good play there. DJ Meach on that one with 80 seconds left of the ball game. Well, here we go with perhaps the penultimate play of this football game out here. 67 seconds left. Man goes in motion. High snap, handoff on the jet sweep. Left side flag comes down. Flag comes down. We'll see who it's on. It's not going to matter because there are 47 seconds left. 12 Mario Geis. Which I thought, guys. Go back up 10 yards with 32 seconds left. We'll see if they want to squeeze in one more play or whatnot. They'll be at the 24-yard line with 25 seconds. Coach Mike Gibbons with his headset off. He's obviously feeling mighty good about this game. Here's your last play of the game, folks. And it's just a simple draw play up the middle to the 33-yard line. 7 seconds left. 6 seconds left. This game is history as the good guys win it. 49-7. Clock hits 000. All smiles and high fives on the sideline, and the coaches, amongst others. Oh, you know it, John. You know it. Now this headset will come off. Fun night for us, not really for Revere. I'll tell you that. So, the alma mater will be sung again. Luke Girding, as mentioned earlier in the broadcast, here's your player of the game. 9-0. 10-0 is within our reach. We are indeed back. 49-7.
Back to part two. Just beat the Minutemen. 49-7.
You know, in the wise words of last week, that was a good old-fashioned Highland butt whooping.
The wise words.
That's right, Cody.
I feel a little disrespected. Hey, great.
Here we go. We'll see who's going. We go Aiden. Aiden against his former team. Why not? Here we go. Let's listen.
Guys, listen. Sometimes these things, you know, we're rolling right now, which is awesome. Enjoy the victories, right? Because like, take a second and think about all that you've accomplished together as a team. Okay? It means a lot. You guys pour everything you have into this game, right? And it's not always with the crowd there watching you, right? There's a lot of workouts, listening practices, all those routes, give you the results that we had. Okay, you guys push each other all the time, right? So we're all in this thing to make each other better. That's what makes you win. So be happy right now, okay, with 6 other teams at. You guys are rolling, you're doing a great job, okay? So I'm trying to tell you guys, continue to work hard like you guys are doing all day long, okay? Enjoy the grind, man. These days are going by fast right now, okay? Especially for you seniors. So, you know, don't think about tomorrow. Think of right now. You guys got each other right now. We got this moment right now together. Cherish these moments. Cherish it. Sometimes we look too far in the future. Oh, this, or we're keeping this, or we're this and that. No. Stop. Take a deep breath. Okay? We're 9-0. We've accomplished a lot together. We know we still have a lot more to accomplish. We're like at the maybe the middle of this hill right. We're going freaking up this mountain together. Okay? All the way to the top. We know how much hard work it's going to take to get there. But enjoy tonight. All right, enjoy this game because you guys pour a lot into it. I'm damn proud of you. All right, bring it up. Let's go.
We beat the Black Tigers. You got blood on your jersey? What? Yeah. Where? That.
Here we go.
7 days beat the ball. Now it's time to go to work. Beat the Tigers.
Well, you know what that means. It's time for the alma mater amongst the tiny student section. Well, it's always nice to beat up the Minutemen. Tell you, nobody's going to enjoy it more than Aiden out there against his old school. How's it feel? Yeah, you beat your old school. How about that? Well, let's listen. obviously very synchronous out there. Cal, you had a pick, I think. Tell me about it. 9-0, soon to be 10-0, and then the playoffs. How can you describe that for the second consecutive season?
It's a great feeling. We're just going to keep working hard, Tommy.
All right, Cal, sounds good.
Greatest team in the country, Tommy.
That's right, Liam. I have to agree with that. Logan, who'd you have as player of the game?
Dylan Lazar.
Ooh, Dylan Lazar. Why not? I'm going with Luke Girding, in my opinion.
Good one.
I mean, hey, Dylan had himself a dandy tonight.
Okay,
So everybody walking
on the outside fence.
back.
Watch what you're doing.
I don't know. I do not know. What I do know is that it was a 49-7 beatdown by the Black and Green Brigade. The marching band will make their exit. What was a fun night, to say the least. The fun has only begun, folks. We will try to get something going, but first we'll let the band walk, or march rather. Yep, how about that? Waiting for them to pass. Don't want to get run over. Mrs. Madonna. Ah, yes, it's fun being in the band, let me tell you that. Let me tell you one thing, when you got guys like J-Mo and Grady, things are much easier, aren't they? Oh, sure, why not? Someone hold this.
Come on, Tommy and J-Mo and Grady picture. Right, little, there we go. All right, love it. Guess who's my backup? Whenever the live stream doesn't work, Tommy's my backup.
Thank you, that really means a lot. Well, you guys have a great night as we're going to 10-0 and the playoffs are next.
I'm friends with the quarterback for Revere's dad, and he told me his little son, Chase's younger brother,
Yeah.
watches your live stream every Saturday. He does. He watches it.
You went to Revere. Wow.
No,
Well, you went.
but Chase's brother watches your live stream every Saturday.
Well, tell him I said thank you. That really does mean a lot. Thank you, guys. Not easy being me, I'll tell you that. Aiden, good game as always. No, thank you. Make my life much easier. Makes my life a heck of a lot easier, let me tell you that. Coach Gribble, how about that one tonight?
Hell yeah, brother.
Yep. Yeah, I'm live. I'm live. I'm sorry, man. You're good, you're good. Not the first, not the last. And there's Luke Girding. A look at your player of the game right there. Well, first we got to talk with Mr. Mike Gibbons. You heard me. 9-0, soon to be 10-0. How about this run we're on?
It's awesome. Yeah, very good run. What do you think?
I think it's time to think about the playoffs.
All right, we got one more game, but yeah, we're right there.
All right, so what can we expect in the postseason then?
Keep this thing going, Tommy.
Sounds good, Coach. I tell you what, we got to keep it going and keep it up. Foot on the gas, no doubt about it. Thank you, Coach Gibbons, Mr. Mike Gibbons, and now I lost Luke Girding. Of course I lost Luke Girding. Oh, he's right there. I'll get to Luke, our player of the game tonight on a chilly Friday night here in Richfield, Ohio. Ended the rule after the game, obviously. A lot of emotions for him. How are you, Mrs. Bliss? Doing well? Good. Obviously, a lot of emotions out there for the former Revere kid. Gerd, you're the player of the game. That punt return, how about that? It set the tone, set the mood.
It's always good to set a tone early. I mean, especially against a team that's like supposed to be better. They're 6-0 in the game. 7 minutes. Set a tone early. This is huge for us. We set the same thing every week. After that, we can't keep it.
So we'll be 10-0 more than likely, barring a disastrous game, but I doubt that's going to happen. All right, Gert. Well, I think it might be almost time to think about let's think, 8-letter word that begins with P, playoffs. When do we?
I mean, obviously we've been thinking about it. I already started watching the Avon game.
I've been watching them too. I like her odds. I'd be lying if I said I didn't like her odds.
Yeah, good odds.
I think so too, Gert. Congrats on that game. Winning player of the game honors. Oh, you're telling me that was a great game. And the good guys decimate whatever was left of Revere by a score of 49-7.
I'll be up early, so I'll see you.
Long night for the Minutemen, but a fun night for the good guys. Nick, good game again. How about this being 10-0 and now thinking about the playoffs? I think they gave us the win to Barberton. I think we can win a state championship, Nick. I'd be lying if I said I didn't like your odds. Yep, Nick, you have a fun night. You guys have a fun night.
Still running?
What do you mean? Yeah, the live stream's still up and going. Well, that's it. That's it. I have to go now. My planet needs me. I'm Tommy Maroon, thanking you for watching here on WHBW, our second to last video live stream of this fall sports season. Next Friday will be our last video live stream. That will be against, of course, the Cuyahoga Falls Black Tigers. You can basically give us the win already. I'm Tommy Maroon, thanking you as always, and as always, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. But until next time, I will catch you later next week. So long, everybody.